Welcome back to another episode. Today in this episode, I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot and repair a mini fridge. All mini fridges are pretty much the same. They all have a motor and a relay and a compressor. This one happens to be a Dansby model number DAR017A2BDD. First things first, if you're having problems cooling or even the motor doesn't even come on, there's several ways that you can identify where your problem is, and it could partake to a $10 part all the way to a $200 part, where at that point it's better to just get another mini fridges. These are pretty much inexpensive, but also can be very easy to fix. So first things first, you want to plug in your mini fridge. Now, I've already identified the problem, but I'm going to show you a couple other areas where you can start. First, plugging this in, if your motor turns on, then it's a coolant issue, which at that point, if you get to that far, you might as well just buy a new mini fridge. Now, if your motor does not turn on, that's where you can DIY this and really fix it yourself without spending $80 to $125 on a new mini fridge. Now, this one clicks. So basically, when you plug in your mini fridge, it is not getting connection from the relay to the motor. Relays are mostly the things that will go out on a mini fridge. They're the first things to go out, because if you plug this in and you're running it from days, sometimes years, you're putting a lot of pressure on your relay, which this is what the mini fridges are supposed to do anyways. So these are usually the first thing to go out, and they're so inexpensive to fix. And most people don't know that it's a $10 part, and they're throwing away a perfectly good mini fridge to where you could have fixed it yourself and saved yourself a couple $100. So one way to identify if it's a relay problem is when you plug the mini fridge in, it'll make a clicking sound like it's trying to click over to the compressor. What the problem is, the relay went bad, so it's not clicking to the compressor to turn on the motor. So first things first, I already popped it off for you, is your relay is going to be inside here. You're going to want to take this out. It's inside this box. You're going to want to take this out, and then you can get to the relay, and I'll show you what the best way to do it is. Now, you can get to the relay two different ways. You can take out all the screws and move everything over, or you can kind of do what I did and kind of just wedge everything over. You're not going to hurt it, and you'll see the hot and the neutral line connected to the relay switch. You're going to want to disconnect these before you pull everything out, and remember where each one goes. The red's going to go on the top, and the yellow is on underneath. So once you remove the relay, this is what it looks like. This is what the Dansby one looks like. It's a 3-prong, and these 2 prongs is going to be your hot and neutral. So these you can get on AliExpress. I got new ones on Amazon. I think I got like a 12-pack for like $30. It's not that bad. You can get even one for like $9. So basically, you want to replace these, just wire it back up, and then it's a little tricky, but what you're going to do is line it up with these prongs that are in here. So we'll just see that. There we go. And then you want to make sure that it's all the way on there. Sometimes I'll just use a screwdriver and make sure that it's all the way in. And now before you put everything back together, you do want to test it. So you want to make sure that nothing's really resting on it. So just move it a little bit back, and then, you know, take your cord, and it should start right up. Yes, I don't know if you can hear it, but that motor is running now, and it'll probably take about 15-20 minutes to properly cool. And that's basically it. That's how you replace a relay switch in a mini fridge. And again, this is usually the most cause of your mini fridge not to work properly. Once you replace these relay switches, which are about $10 a piece, it'll run good for another couple years until it probably goes out again. When it goes out about 3 times, then you might think about getting a new mini fridge. But for now, you know, this could last me another 2 or 3 years. So that's basically it. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and catch me on the next video. Thanks, guys.